into, but have you heard of anything?
I have not heard anything. I'm hearing the same radio traffic that the responding units would be hearing. I am out in Isla Vista now, and there are still lots of people walking around. There are several skirmish lines set up by the law enforcement, and we've been ordered to pull back to a safer location while they try and mitigate the situation.
So at this point, you guys have you're on standby. It's been the same for what, the last 2 hours or so, is that correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Situation is very volatile at this time, and law enforcement's doing a tremendous job trying to silence and trying to get people a little more in order.
Now, Mike, we heard 3 law enforcement officers injured. Any injuries to firefighters at all?
No, we did have one of our units that began, they were treating a victim that had a leg injury, and they began to take rocks and bottles. They sheltered in place and awaited the arrival of law enforcement to help escort them out.
Okay, so not just law enforcement, also firefighters getting hit with rocks and bottles. We've heard that throughout the evening, people being hit by these items. 2 law enforcement officers getting hit in the head, those 2 injuries, 1 in the hand. We heard from Kelly Hoover has to get surgery now because of a broken bottle to the hand.
Mike, where are you set up? Are we hearing a helicopter? Is that coming from your vantage point? Where are you set up?
Correct. Right now I'm at the top of the loop. It's Embarcadero del Norte and Embarcadero del Mar. I'm set up near the medical facility. That is the Santa Barbara County airship overhead.
Mike, you took some pictures earlier during the day. Now, Deltopia is known as a day party, starts kind of late in the morning, afternoon. Lots of people there. Have you seen the crowds grow or get smaller since the daylight?
The crowds did swell to a tremendous amount of people here around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then it kind of went in waves. They did start to pick up a little bit in the afternoon, and then it kind of subsided. They got a little hungry. They decided to go elsewhere, and now they came back in for the evening for the second round.
Oh, looks like we have another group here.
Yeah, another group getting closer. I see a GoPro. That's a camera on a stick right there. If you see that guy right there, he has a GoPro. A lot of people with cell phones. A lot of people take their cell phones out and they actually post it to YouTube. During about 3 weeks ago, there was a civil unrest, almost a riot on Del Playa. A lot of people posted that to YouTube, and that showed people surrounding law enforcement officers. And again, it's really incriminating evidence against them to their faces and telling people what happened and posting it to YouTube. And I'm sure we're going to see video of this incident on YouTube soon.
Well, in this case, whatever these folks are doing, what some of them have been doing for the last 2 hours, they've been doing it on live TV. Talk about evidence.
It does not seem to matter. We have somebody here walking up to Paul. We have Paul Mahalik and Derek Olson out there with this live shot. Michael Eisen still on the line with Santa Barbara County Fire. What have you been hearing on scanner traffic so far? Anything interesting, any injuries that you're hearing?
Nope, we might have lost Mike.
We might have lost him.
Okay, that's right.
That's Michael Eisen with Santa Barbara County Fire Department. This is video from earlier today. Same spot as where our live shot is from. As you can see, people pulled up stop signs from the ground. We heard 3 to 5 stop signs being pulled up, being used to hit a minivan and knock out every single window in that minivan. People are actually jumping on top of the minivan. This is the same area, which is Trigo and Camino del Sur, where tear gas canisters spread that crowd quickly, including our 2 videographers.
Okay, so just to recap here, we have, for the last maybe 2.5, this probably about 2.5 hours now, we've been following civil unrest, a riot in Isla Vista. People have just been out of control tonight. We've been watching the situation. They hit the area with tear gas about 20 minutes ago, cleared it out. Things seem to be dying down quite a bit. We are going to take a break here. We're going to go off the air. We are going to continue to monitor the situation. And if something happens, we will come back.
Yeah, stay with us. News Channel 3 will be right back after.